Vincent, thanks for taking the time to talk to me again this year at DMEXCO. As always, I thought I'll share 3 trends with your audience that are closely going to affect enterprises and brands in the world today. The first trend I would love to talk about is this notion of some of the core principles of digital marketing. Principles like addressability, personalization, tracking, measurement, accountability. All of these principles that digital marketers took for granted for the last 5, 6, 10 years are now principles that are expanding across the enterprise. By this I mean some of the core technologies like personalization, like measurement, like real-time decisioning, like offer management, that lived in the domain of digital marketing is now being available inside fields like support and sales and commerce and product development and so on. At Adobe, we call that marketing beyond marketing, and we think that delivering a customer experience is truly an enterprise effort, and every department needs to get smarter about some of these core principles of digital marketing. The second trend I'd love to talk to you about is this challenge that we see in advertising on a daily basis. Today, when people talk about programmatic, which is a data-driven approach to advertising and media buying, is very much thought of as real-time bidding, right? Programmatic has become synonymous with real-time bidding. But what I'd like to shine a light on is programmatic is so much more than that. At Adobe, we think programmatic advertising needs to take 3 specific forms. 1, programmatic should be focused on helping marketers and advertisers find the right audience through using your data management platform integrated with your core analytics technologies. With a great understanding of your existing customer base, you start to now identify who are the lookalikes of my best customers and how do I find them, where do I find them, what are the attributes that call them out, right? After the audience, the second one is automation and transparency. DSPs today will help you with automation, but we think they can go further. Managing workflows across the campaign lifecycle is an important capability that programmatic should deliver. We also think programmatic, in addition, should be able to bring transparency in where my advertising is being viewed, what media I'm buying, and is that the right media to be associated with my brand, but also transparency around the spend, the performance, the ROI of my investments is going to be critical for programmatic to be able to deliver. And then the third area, which is often neglected, is this notion of optimizing your creative with every media purchase that you do. People at the end of the day react to visual images, they react to the content, they react to the message that the brand wants to share with them through advertising. And it's really important for brands to be able to test and learn through the creative optimization process on every bid that they make, right? So I think that's the second big trend that I would call out as going to be impactful for us, this redefinition of programmatic. The third big trend that I'll bring about is the application of data and the distribution and availability of insights at the point of interaction, at the point where the experience is happening. So many dollars have been spent, euros have been spent by brands in disrupting or replacing or replatforming their enterprise data warehouses. A day doesn't go by when you don't hear of some brand taking their databases into the cloud. To me, that's great, and we should think about that because it's a way to bring structured and unstructured data together. But at the end of the day, that is still an organization exercise. That is still a way to bring this data together. It is, in some ways, replacing the data warehouse, but we have to be careful that we don't bring the same problems of the data warehouse. The problems of insights not being available across the enterprise, the data being too hard to find, the data warehouse being not user-friendly, knowledge and information resting in the minds of few people as opposed to being spread across the enterprise. There's a real risk as brands and organizations go through this replatforming and rebuilding of this structured and unstructured databases, they lose sight of what this data should actually do, which is create insights that help us predict, analyze, and react to customer and consumer behavior, and make those insights, and this is a really important step, make those insights available in real time where the experience is happening. because after all, those insights need to be used to apply and drive great customer experience. Otherwise, it's just data sitting somewhere. So those are the three trends that I'd call out. In summary, I think marketing principles, digital marketing principles should go beyond the marketing department. Second, I think programmatic is actively being redefined. And third, the distribution and availability of data and insights at the point of experience. Thank you for giving me this opportunity.